It would not be accurate to say, number one, that Montgomery County Public Schools is radiating children with industrial strength Wi-Fi. An access point, we don't have an industrial router. We are in the process of upgrading not only our core network, but the wireless configurations in each of our schools, and remind folks that it is not as simple as dropping a router in our homes, or it's not your Panera or Starbucks wireless, that we're building a wireless network in each school that must meet two important aspects. One, coverage, meaning I go anywhere in the building and I have access. Secondly, that it can sustain the density of use. It's not your Panera or Starbucks wireless, and so we continue to be on track to complete that work so that when staff and students return, they're able to have and use a robust wireless network. Because we are going to be, over time, continuing to increase the number of demand, the volume of demand for access as we roll out ever-increasing number of devices that we are providing, let alone what students and staff are bringing. We estimated at that time that we would need to implement a minimum of 19,000 devices in the environment simply to satisfy the PARCC requirement. Minimum of 19,000 devices in the environment simply to satisfy the PARCC requirement.
Montgomery County Public Schools has created a strategic planning framework to guide the work of all schools and offices to make sure our students are well prepared for a future of success. The framework called Building Our Future Together, Students, Staff,
So the American Academy of Pediatrics in 2013 wrote a letter to the FCC and said, I think we should change the standards. We urge a re-examination of the wireless exposure standards. Canadian doctors are concerned about that. In the Canadian Medical Association Journal, you see write-ups about the federal Wi-Fi panel being criticized because of undisclosed conflicts of interest and being a disaster for public health. And even the California Medical Association seeks new standard for microwaves. You may not be aware that in 2014, in December 7th, the California Medical Association seeks a new wireless standard, and specifically the wording is, whereas peer-reviewed research has demonstrated adverse biological effects of wireless EMFs, including single and double-strand DNA breaks, creation of reactive oxygen species. These are essentially free radicals. It's like rusting prematurely. That's reactive oxygen species, immune dysfunction, cognitive processing effects, stress protein synthesis in the brain, altered brain development, sleep and memory disturbances, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, abnormal behavior, sperm dysfunction, and brain tumors. And this is from the California Medical Association asking for a new examination of our exposure standards.